Karoline Leavitt. At just 27 years old in 2025, she has carved out a name for herself as one of the most talked about young political figures in the United States. From her rapid ascent through the ranks of conservative politics to her role in the White House, Leavitt's life is anything but ordinary. While she's not technically a billionaire, her lifestyle, influence, and personal network have brought her wealth, status, and public fascination, often reserved for the ultra-rich. So, what does life really look like for Karoline Leavitt in 2025? From her early life and political career to her marriage, family, real estate, and public image, this is the luxurious life of Karoline Leavitt. Born on August 24, 1997 in Atkinson, New Hampshire, Karoline Claire Leavitt grew up in a tight-knit, traditional Catholic family. Her parents owned a local ice cream shop and car dealership, and they instilled in her a strong work ethic from a young age. She attended Central Catholic High School in Lawrence, Massachusetts, and later earned a communications degree from St. Anselm College, where she was a standout on the softball team and highly active in student media. Even in college, Leavitt had her sights set on Washington. She interned at the White House Office of Presidential Correspondence under President Donald Trump and quickly caught the eye of senior staff. Her articulate manner, conservative values, and unapologetic political style helped launch her into the national spotlight. By 2020, she was working as an assistant press secretary in the Trump administration. After Trump left office in 2021, Leavitt transitioned to working for Congresswoman Elise Stefanik, eventually becoming her communications director. In 2022, she ran for Congress in New Hampshire's 1st District. Though she lost that race, she made headlines as one of the youngest congressional candidates in the country. Her performance laid the foundation for a more prominent role in Republican politics. In 2023, she was hired as the National Press Secretary for Donald Trump's 2024 presidential campaign. Her style was sharp, confident, and often combative, earning both admiration and criticism. When Trump was re-elected in 2024, Leavitt was appointed White House press secretary at the age of just 27, the youngest ever to hold the position. Now, let's step away from the podium and into her personal life. In early 2025, Karoline married real estate developer Nicholas Riccio. Their relationship, made public in late 2023, surprised many due to their 32-year age gap. Riccio, a successful businessman with decades in the industry, brought considerable wealth to the partnership. Their wedding was a private but elegant affair, attended by prominent conservative figures and media personalities. The couple welcomed their first child, a son named Nicholas Robert Riccio, nicknamed Nico, in July 2024. Karoline has since opened up about the challenges of balancing motherhood with her demanding role at the White House. She's been candid in interviews, speaking about late-night feedings, working through guilt, and the support of her husband in raising their child. So where do Karoline and her family live? In Washington, D.C., the couple owns a luxury condo located in the upscale West End neighborhood. The apartment boasts sweeping views of the city, custom interiors, state-of-the-art security, and a short commute to the White House. It features modern furnishings with traditional accents, leather chairs, marble countertops, a sleek home office, and a nursery fit for a political prince. But D.C. isn't their only home. The Riccio Leavitt family also owns a sprawling estate in New Hampshire, where Karoline was born and raised. The property, a converted colonial farmhouse with modern upgrades, is situated on several acres of land and includes a guest house, a private pond, and a full home gym. It serves as a retreat from the chaos of Washington and is where the couple often spends weekends and holidays. Their travel between homes is often done in style. While the couple doesn't own a private jet, they regularly fly first class and use charter services when traveling with family or for high-profile events. Karoline has been spotted in several luxury vehicles, including a Range Rover SUV and a Mercedes-Benz S-Class, typically driven by a private chauffeur when she's working in the capital. Now, let's talk money. Karoline's estimated personal net worth in 2025 ranges between $5 million and $10 million. While her official White House salary is around $180,000 annually, her income is supplemented by speaking engagements, book deals, political consulting, and private media appearances. She has also co-founded a conservative communications firm that handles campaign strategy for local candidates and think tanks. Her husband, Nicholas Riccio, is estimated to have a net worth north of $25 million, thanks to decades of work in the New England real estate market. Together, they've invested in both residential and commercial properties, expanding their portfolio in cities like Boston, Manchester, and Tampa. Leavitt's rise to prominence has also turned her into a brand of her own. In 2024, she signed a book deal worth over $1 million to write about her political journey, faith, and views on the future of the Republican Party. The book, expected to be released in early 2026, has already drawn interest from conservative publishers and podcast circuits. But not all press has been positive. Karoline's rapid rise and aggressive political tone have made her a polarizing figure. Critics accuse her of using political theatrics, manipulating press access, and embracing far-right ideology. Supporters, on the other hand, praise her as fearless, principled, and a much-needed voice for the next generation of conservative leaders. Despite the controversies, Karoline has remained steadfast. She's active on social media, maintains a robust PR team, and frequently appears on conservative news programs. Her growing influence has made her a regular name floated for future Senate runs or even a gubernatorial bid in New Hampshire. Her daily routine is intense. A typical day starts around 5:30 a.m. with a workout and briefing of the day's news. By 7 a.m., she's in meetings, preparing for the daily press briefing, managing crisis responses, or advising the president on messaging strategy. After work, she returns home to spend time with her son and husband, usually over dinner and some quiet time. She remains committed to her Catholic faith and attends Mass weekly when her schedule allows. Her values are a central part of her public identity, and she frequently speaks about the importance of family, religious liberty, and constitutional governance. So what's next for Karoline Leavitt? Some speculate she's being groomed for a higher office. Whether she stays in communications or moves into policymaking, one thing is certain: she's not slowing down. She's already one of the youngest, most influential voices in Republican politics, and her combination of media savvy, ambition, and public appeal make her a likely fixture for years to come. In summary, Karoline Leavitt in 2025 is living a life of power, privilege, and purpose. From her luxury residences in D.C. and New Hampshire to her multi-million-dollar network of business and political connections, she has transcended her small-town roots to become a national force. Yet, despite the luxury, it's her drive, discipline, and deep conservative values that continue to define her legacy. This is the lifestyle of Karoline Leavitt, wife, mother, press secretary, and rising political star in 2025.